Good morning, everybody. How are you again this morning? It is Friday morning here in Sydney. It is nearly 10 o'clock. Apologies for the mix-up this morning. I have a few calls which were, hi Tanya, how are you today, darling? I had a few calls that I need to do today, and I got the times completely mixed up. So here I am saying good morning to you, good evening, good afternoon. What else could I say? At any time of the day where you're hopping on from, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is an absolute pleasure to be reading for you today. Today is Friday and it is Q&A. Wednesdays and Fridays will be my Q&As. So if you've got a question, put one question, one, not five and not three with an and in between, just one question that you may have, and I will read from that. So let's go. Now, I've had a few people hopping on and personal messaging me, and this is something I felt when I get like 3 or more people asking me questions, which is perfectly fine, and that is what I love you to do in personal messages. This is what it is, right? Get your head out of the clouds and learn to be present. There's nothing to get, nothing more you need to learn, nothing more you need to do, nothing more you need to explore in that way, because you are already enough. You are a spiritual being in the body with a bodysuit, all right? So, you know, you can go right out there and go, well, you know, I'm working with the angels, you know, I'm working with the master, the divine masters, whatever it is. And that is fine, but make sure that you are grounded. Make sure that I've worked with a lot of different spiritual groups, and look, really, you know, I love learning more about the archangels and the extraterrestrial races and the connection that we have on the cosmic multiverse level. But that if I'm spending my time up there, I'm not here. And my job and the whole purpose why we are here on planet Earth is to transform this energy here. And your job is to transform you from the old program of this paradigm, which is the old society of how it started. In the remembering, we are in the remembering phase of who we are. And if you're going to spend your time focusing on, I need to get somewhere, I need to be up there, I need to do this, I need to do that, that is not going to serve you one single bit, because what does it do? It takes you away from being present. Now, look, you know, go and explore those things, sure, fine, but keep your energy present. Transform your vibe. Be happy in this paradise. You know, every day when you wake up, that is a gift, guys. It is a gift. So get out of your head, get into the body, get to that feeling zone, and be grateful that you are alive. You know, it's just the same as, you know, when someone is super grieving for somebody, it takes them away from themselves. And it's the same as if you've got your mind up there with the aliens, you know. And look, I'm not saying they exist or they don't exist. That's not what I'm talking about right now. What I'm saying is bring your whole center back to now, back to right now. Not in the past, not in the future, not in the what if, and not in the past. I think I already said that. The right now, and transform what you can right now, because that is what you are supposed to be doing. Because when you do that, when you have that deep realization that you are everything and nothing, that is the enlightenment of the Buddha. the Buddha was trying to explain that when he was sitting underneath the Bodhi tree. And he was a very rich guy. I don't know whether you've ever read the story about Buddha, but he was rich and he decided, I don't want this material existence. I'm going to go and find myself. And he tried this and he went there and he traveled and he spoke to people. And one day he was sitting under the tree and he was feeling very miserable and alone. He was just sitting there, like this. This was Buddha, right? And as he was just watching, just suddenly being very present to himself and looking at the butterflies and how everything was just in perfect order. Just everything was just going in accordance to flow. And he, at that moment, what did he understand? He understood that he is everything and he is also nothing in the physical body, and that he is part of everything. And so your job is to get out of your head the gotta, shoulda, woulda, donna, I need to, I have to, I need to know more. Get out of that and just be very present to you. There is nothing missing. There's nothing to gain. It's just the what is. Does it mean there's room for self-improvement? Sure, always. Because remember what I said about the mandala, we're always walking in towards the center of ourselves, and our center is our soul. And so that is what I want to remind you about. Stop looking out there for something. You're looking in the wrong place. You've got to go inside. That is why journaling and meditation and art are so powerfully important right now, because they help you journey within. Dance helps you journey within. Anything to do with the arts helps you journey within. Yoga can help you journey within. Does that make sense? So you don't need to be more spiritual, more anything. You just be you and learn to love you. That is the end. Love you, be you, all of that. And that is all you need to do. All right, so please remember that you are enough, you are deserving, you are there. And when you get out of your head and you start working with your soul, hooray, hooray, then you are able to listen. I don't know how many messages I got today about people who've been screwed over and they want to explore this, and they're talking about the angels, and oh my gosh, I've had so many of them this morning, and I thought, I've got to talk to you about this. It's super important, okay? I used to get carried away with all that stuff because I thought that was something greater. But here's the thing. You can utilize that idea, utilize that knowledge, use it for your best. And it doesn't mean you need to learn it because you've already got that access. You're the one. You got to step out of your own way. You're the one blocking it all because you think you have to be this and you have to be that. Does that make sense, everybody? So, that is something I have learned. Don't get caught up in all of that. Remember that your job is to stay present, to love you, and at every moment when you make a decision, yeah, that's right, there's no resistance. Your job is to stay out of resistance and keep in the flow with your thoughts, with your love for yourself, for not putting yourself down. And look, everything is a mirror. As soon as you start, how you're walking along and you look at somebody and you think, oh, that hairstyle's weird, or that person's fat, or that person's a bit gruff, or that person looked like they didn't sleep well. So what? Everything you're thinking and everything you're judging is a reflection of what you're doing to yourself. All right, so maybe you think you're fat, maybe your hair's not right, maybe, is it not that at every moment, hair right or not, that you are still a lovable person? And who set those paradigms anyway? Who set that standard that you have to look like, a skimpy model? Who sets those paradigms? Who sets the benchmark? The society has. And we're trying to step out of that matrix. We're trying to step out of that because that's where we have abundance. And what does that abundance mean? Abundance means the freedom to be yourself. It means the abundance that you can create whatever you want in your life, that the struggle is over. Okay, and that's when you remain present and you do your meditation. And your meditation is not to get somewhere, and it's not to go, I'm going to go and get my money bags right now, I'm going to do my meditation. You know, the meditation is about quietening your mind and then learning to feel your inner guidance, and that's what that's about. So, you know, cut out the riffraff. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but it's not serving you right now. And if you're not present to your family, you're not present to yourself, and you get carried away with all that, then you are not serving you, and that's not where you're supposed to be. Because if you were supposed to be helping the other, you know, the other races of our universe, then you'd be up there, but you're here now. That is your sole choice. Remember that you are here to transform the planet with the gifts that you have right here, right now on the beautiful Mother Gaia. And that is a gift in itself. So I hope I've made sense today. So please, please, please don't give me any more of that stuff, because I already know it. I love it. I explore it myself. But you know what? It doesn't serve me unless I'm living my life of happiness right now. Anything, any knowledge, any information that takes me away from my presence is not serving me at all. It's not serving your business. It's not serving your relationships. It's not serving anything. And remember what I said about Buddha, you are everything and nothing all at the same time. I know that is something to do your head in, but that is just perfect, because you can be anything. Does that make sense? You can be anything. Oh, wow, what a freedom. Tell your children, share that with your children. Let them know then they don't have to be, you know, strapped in, you know, and, you know, oh my goodness, there's the bell. I'm hoping that, I think it's just letting me know that my power package has arrived. If it goes again, I'm in trouble. Okay, so today's cards, holy moly, moly, moly. What today's card, I'm going to read one card, and then I'm going to read for you questions and answers. So here's today's card. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, universe. Thank you, beautiful divine energy. Look at this. Hang on, I'm just getting myself up straight, so I feel like I'm slouching. Okay, so today's card is the Prince of Cups. What does that card teach us today? This card is about love. It's about the love that you have for yourself. Now, usually a prince or a princess or a jack of any suit usually is a message. So this is a message of love coming to you. Now, okay, so because it's the cups, it can borderline on the ethereal, in the other dimension. So this is a message from your guides. It is a message from your angels, if you like. And this angel is not to tell you to fly up there and go visit the other angels. No, 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 no. This is a message to let you know that everything's okay, that we have the angels and the divine masters to watch our progress. They're not interfering with us. They're letting us be free to make our choices. And so today, in your dreams in the next few nights, in this new moon energy, create something beautiful for yourself. What is it that you want? Is it you want to go to Costa Rica? I want to go to Costa Rica. I'm definitely going to Costa Rica. So this is what this is about. It's a message of love. So you might get someone in this reality ring you up and go, hello, darling, I'm just ringing to say I love you. I'm just ringing to say how much I appreciate you. And maybe you could do that. Maybe you could send a message of love or empowerment to somebody and say how much you love them and how much you love them in your life. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? So think about that. So that is what this is about, and it's coming up over this weekend. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that card there. Get your questions ready, girls and boys. Get your questions ready, because I'll be doing some Q&As in a minute. And now I'm going to read for, hang on a sec. I hope he's still on. I hope he is still on. Or is it a girl? I don't know. Lou Welker McCulloch. Okay, Lou, this is for you. And I don't know whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, but I'm reading for you anyway. So here we go. What is in the store for Lou for today? Okay. Oh, very nice. Okay, so Lou, this card is the Angels of Atlantis cards, okay? And the Atlanteans were a very technological race back hundreds of thousands of years ago. I don't even know how much in Earth's history we can actually assume that, because there are so many different views out there. But the Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing, the Archangel of realization. And what this card is about is communion. And I cannot believe the synchronicity of the cards and my conversation with you guys this morning. And Lou, this is to let you know that you are divine, that everything has a purpose in life. Whether, you know, we look at our world in duality, that we say, oh, good things have happened in our life and bad things have happened in our life. And we look at bad as negative and it shouldn't have happened and there's something wrong with you because these bad things happened in your life. But what if we took away the word bad and had this realization? Because who told us it was bad in the first place? What if it isn't bad? And what if everything that we feel that is negative, I can certainly relate to that on a negative side, but this card means communion. It means connection. It means the bringing together, that you are physical, that you are spiritual, that you are mental. I mean, not mental as a nutty, but like you have like a mind, and they all work together for your benefit. And that means also in our world of duality, that we no longer looking at it, not avoiding it or resisting it, but looking at it from a very, very open point of view. See that mandala in the middle, that everything is interconnected. So in the middle there, you've got like there's a little picture there of planet Earth. Planet Earth is interconnected and intertwined. And everything, you know, people say, oh, you know, in space everything is random. Let me tell you that nothing is random. Nothing is random. It's all in divine timing. Everything is. Everything is just exactly how it is. And you can't push it. You can't change it. You can certainly manifest, but unless you are emotionally and spiritually ready, you will not go to the next level, if you like, in the game of life until you are open enough to receive it. And so this is about this. So Lou, if you're there, darling, or Guy, let me know if this makes sense to you. Understand your connectedness to everything. And when I say that, your connectedness to you, that your mind and your soul are not separate. You learn to work together with that. And how can you learn to work together with that? Is either taking on art classes, or dancing classes, or yoga, meditation, singing. Singing is a beautiful way to connect to that inner self, because we have been taught to focus on up here and not enough within our body, not enough within our soul, our inner guide, our inner beingness. Does that make sense? And when we're stuck, we can always ask our angels or our divine masters, you know, show me the next step. Show me, and show me in a way that you understand, that I can figure it out. Because sometimes I can send you a message and it can be quite cryptic. You know, the energy can be so different. I hope that makes sense to you, Lou. So today we've got Remember, you are divine. This is what I'm talking about. This is what this card is talking about. It's talking about the interconnectedness to everything in the galaxies and the interconnectedness in your body, your mind, your spirit. Your physical presence is an exact replication of what is out there. Our cellular structure is an exact replication of what the universe is created from. It's all one. We are all one with each other. We are not separate. We are all one, and we are working with the energy of Mother Gaia, our beautiful earth. Sorry. Just to just expand that. Just expand it. Now, okay, before I start bawling my eyes out, well, whose question am I going to answer right now? Let's have a look. Some people have written some beautiful messages. Thank you, thank you. I'm not getting any messages today. Okay, everyone sort of seems to be in flow. Okay, I'll just stay for a couple of seconds. I'm not seeing any questions today. All right, who's got a question? If you're still on, please write it in now, because I need to get on with my morning. Welcome everybody who's on. Shirley, Irene, hello darlings. Mona, Tanya, you're still there. Thank you, darling. Jacinta, very good to hear from you. Oh, I love what you've written there, darling. Jacinta, this is for you. Good, well done, good work. Stay present, stay centered. That's very important. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, so integrate everything. No one wants a question today? No one wants a question. Let's have a look. I'm just going through the feed. Oh, hang on, what's this? Valentino. Absolutely. Valentino, you're asking, you're embracing your journey, and will your body, mind, and spirit keep improving? Absolutely. Absolutely. And how this will happen, and I'll draw a card for you. It will happen because you're expanding, and that's the word that they're using at the moment for an expansion of energy. Okay, so that's what that means. And yes, and if you're on the road and if your intention is to self-improve, well, not self-improve that there's something wrong with you, because Esther Hicks, if you go back to, you know, Abraham messages, it's all about just, you are there right now. What we're doing is getting more into our soul energy. And when you're in your soul energy, you look younger, you feel younger, your body improves. You start to make better choices about what you're eating. You start to make better choices about how you're thinking. You start to make better choices. And in those better choices, and in those choices of shifting your vibration when you're feeling a bit low and going, what is the next best thing I can do to improve my current vibe, that is improving you. And you know what happens? You get younger. Now, I've been on the journey for a very long time, but in the last 6 months, when I look at photographs of myself to how I used to be, you know, for my age, I sort of think I'm a bit defying gravity somewhat. Do you know what I mean? So you start to look younger, feel more alive, and that you feel your body, you know, like vibrating literally. Okay, so this is for you, Valentino. Valentino, you've got the wish card, darling. So whatever it is that you're wishing for, it's coming. And it's happened already. It's already in your vortex. And all you need to do is catch up. And that's all. And keep going on your path. Keep going on your path. And a wish that you've had for yourself, like a deep wish that you don't talk to people very much about, is on its way. Okay, so that's for you, Valentino. I'm going through the questions. Has anyone else got a question? Oh, now hang on a minute. Aliska, wondering if I should. Wondering if you should what? I've only got half a question there, darling. Hi, Karen. How are you, beautiful girl? How are you going? Have you organised that trip to France yet? Holy moly, you know? Okay. Yes. So you're all in agreement. All right, so I'm not getting too many other questions today, those who have hopped on. That's, you know what, that is beautiful, guys, that you haven't got a question. That sort of tells me a lot, that you are very present in this moment, that you are very everything's okay. So you don't need the tarot to answer a question for you. Probably did it all this morning, you know, on my messages on on Messenger, you know, with all the messages. Anyway, what I'm saying to you is this, right? Okay, so yesterday I was sitting at here and I was doing some work and online. Now I've got all my March bookings for my tarot done and dusted. If you want a personal reading, right, to answer one question, two questions, let me know and send me a personal message, and I will definitely respond to you. And if you need some guidance, or some bit of coaching or some help there, comment in the comments box and I will send you a PDF and we will organize a session together. Does that make sense? Okay, so I hope that has helped. Now, another thing is, I keep forgetting to do this, and I don't know why I keep forgetting, because every time I forget, then I remember. But look, I've got a YouTube channel, and I'm live doing different things in groups and so on. And I'm putting everything on my YouTube channel, and I'm also on Instagram as Wanda_Wisdom. And I'm on YouTube, so you can catch me on Instagram and you can catch me on YouTube. Now, and I'm really sorry that I forgot to put the link in again, and thank you to those who said, yes, Wanda, please send me the link. Okay, so if you need the link to my YouTube channel, where you can just catch all of my daily videos on that, then it's a bit.ly link, so just let me know and I'll send it. And hopefully on Monday that I will send you that. I'll put that link in the comments box. If you just hang on a sec, I'll put it in the comments box so that you can just click on that. It'll take you to my YouTube channel, and then you can just subscribe and then hit the little bell, because that means whenever I post there, you will get that notification. Now, whether you want to watch it or not, it's up to you, but at least you've got it. And if you miss me, if you miss the feed here in Facebook, then you can find it on YouTube or on Instagram. How's that? Okay, does that sound good? Well, guys, have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for hopping on. Those who are watching the replay, can you type in, please, #replay, and if you got a question for me, personal message me. Okay, so guys, take care, have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.